So for our starting of our meeting, and thanks Sue for taking the minutes, I call the meeting to order at 6:06. For the April 8th meeting. We did the first item. The second item, we are going to move to April because we are figuring out the minutes. So that will be an easy one. One thing on the minutes I was going to say, what maybe I can fire on this is that they were uber detailed, which I know we don't want, right? But that uber detail might be something that Yogi would appreciate because I don't know how extensive notes he and I think was her name Claire were taking. So we could maybe forward those to him just because it captured a lot of the good discussion that we had about MVP. And actually, Phil, you might appreciate seeing it too since you didn't join us that night.
Yeah, I did meet with Yoni last Friday.
Oh,
So
good.
Got to that.
About MVP.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Interview.
Great. Okay, so we're cruising right along. Okay. Public participation. I think we have any publics.
I think there's a
So
public.
that's an easy one. Update on city bike ped projects. I don't think that Matthew's gonna be joining us every meeting, but maybe I'll reach out to him just to see what next, maybe he can join the next one. I think if he could do quarterly. And he might even have some updates. You know, Matthew did send around all the projects that the city has going on, including, you know, the bike ped aspects of them. And one of them is, which Sue probably has some updates because she lives down here at this Ray Street. And they're actually, I think, just started construction on it, didn't they?
On the bridge?
You're doing something.
Yeah,
You're doing something. They're, feels like they're updating Wi-Fi or something and they're doing electrical stuff. Because our electricity keeps getting shut down for a bit.
Yeah, I've seen him replacing. Big towers.
And all of a sudden there's like some techie looking thing in front of the building and then techie looking thing on a pole right by Armory Yard.
Interesting.
Or on Ray Street.
Well, Cubit, right, in Cubit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been doing stuff on Main.
I see it from my porch.
but that's probably, but that actually is probably the right way to do it, you know.
They're
It's like
doing
you're
all the,
talking about it's right under the
All
agenda,
the
so that's fine.
mountains,
I can create a link.
highlights.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
that'd be
old one's
awesome.
been there as long as I've been there, over 30 years.
2021.
Okay.
Yeah, I just know they're busy.
I will say, this was in the mayor's, a letter from the mayor today. Reconstruction and related work on Ray Street and Cabot Street, Center City connection. Construction for the resurfacing and related work on Ray Street and Cabot Street has arrived. Long-awaited project will bring significant improvements to a key corridor in our center city, enhancing safety, accessibility, and connectivity. The work will include roadway resurfacing and reconstruction, sidewalk updates, drainage system, water system enhancements, traffic signal modernizations.
Oh.
The project covers Ray Street, beginning at Appleton to Cabot.
Yep.
And from Cabot to Canal. We were just talking about how bad Ray Street is.
That's right.
It's the worst. It's gonna total 2,800 linear feet of critical urban roadway. Expected to continue through the spring of 2028, with work pausing each winter. And, oh, it says, short-term adjustments are worthwhile investment and long-term benefits ahead, which will include smoother, safer streets, better conditions for pedestrians and bicyclists, improved reliability for public transit, and more charging functional gateways, supports economic growth.
And more what?
Um,
More something gateways?
oh, I don't know, it's just some verbiage,
Oh, yeah.
nothing like,
The canal, that's all, it was nice or not, that's phase one. And then the rest of it was supposed to be phase two for the rest of Ray Street. And from Ray Street to the Willimantic Bridge, like phase three. That's a big one.
I haven't seen them do anything on the road.
Exactly.
They haven't done anything. They've done the high
10
poles.
years. I've been counting it, I remember 10 years ago.
They're doing something with the canal. They drained it again and there are all these big pipes and
Yeah.
there's a big
you
So there's a
know,
lot, they're doing a lot of stuff, they're not just doing like.
I just haven't seen the roads in
Yeah.
action yet at all.
I think that this was a MassDOT project that, there was a public meeting about a few years ago and Price and I attended, and I think that the city, that we actually specifically sent a letter to DOT, like the committee, so I'm almost positive.
is there any biker pet friendly
Yeah.
infrastructure on it?
I'm
With
almost
license?
positive, I don't know if it'll be protected bike lanes, but it'll at least maybe be striped bike lanes, but, yeah. I should look at the list that Matthew sent around. Pretty much all the projects that are moving forward, they're gonna have, make sure that it has bike ped accommodations. I don't know if it'll always be protected bike lanes.
Yeah. I think that's what if there's.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe on this related one, Phil, did you want to talk about your idea about trying to get the city engineer out to do like a walking tour of one of the projects?
Yeah, I've been thinking about events that we could do, either walking or biking related. And was thinking that getting a tour of a new infrastructure project from the city engineer would be good, so. Get people engaged and get some face time with the city engineer, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see which one. I mean, I know
Yeah,
High
it depends on
Maple
construction.
is a pretty high on the list one, so, and that's just a couple blocks from here.
Are they gonna start breaking ground on that soon?
I need to look and see what the timeline is of all of these, but
I don't know if they got pressed on it, but a couple months ago, I heard, I don't know if his name is John, cannabis guy. Guess he sued him,
Oh,
wanted to sue somebody because he's paying city taxes.
Oh, James.
You heard about that? Yeah,
Well, I
him.
know him.
He was walking through my neighborhood one night and I stopped him. And we were talking about that, but he didn't press on me. And I didn't tell him I was here.
Mhm.
And then, a couple months later, I did, if he wanted to, but yeah, I heard. Cause Ray Street's all messed up, the roads are all messed up, and
blaming him?
he I think it was in the news or something, one of the barber shop told me, hey, dude, you heard about this guy, he's suing somebody.
Well, he's been paying taxes, so
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on,
he's suing
yeah.
the city,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
sorry,
earlier
sorry, I
I
don't
was
know.
like, you need to pay these taxes towards
Yeah,
the street maintenance and upkeep, and he was like.
What street maintenance?
Like,
It
what?
was the city or
And-
somebody.
Gotcha,
No, so he was gonna sue the city for it, because
interesting.
he's a pretty
I didn't
savvy
really think
businessman.
about that, like, wow, so I don't know if they're getting pressed
Yeah.
on
Huh, interesting.
it.
He doesn't play, he's a pretty successful businessman, so.
Well, maybe we can get Matthew to the next meeting, the May meeting, because he wouldn't have come for a few months.
Mhm.
And he can give us an update on any of the projects, and then we can pitch this idea.
Yeah.
To have doing a walk of one of the projects. I mean, I personally would love the roundabout that's at Beach and Resnick, because that's a few blocks from my house and it's right from the high school and it's gonna be like a big project. At CPS right there, but that would be kind of cool.
Does somebody want to take lead on reaching out to Matthew?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, so, okay, I will. Okay, that's a great idea, though.
There was a section on the city website at one point that had a bunch of the updates of when things were being rolled out, but I don't see it now. So
Oh,
I don't know if I'm just not looking in the right place, but.
and he sent me and a whole bunch of the projects, which I think I sent around.
Yeah.
And then I did go and look on the MassDOT website to like see where they were at, but none of them were imminent except for this one that the mayor just posted about their race and cabin one. So many of them are not for like a couple of years.
You know what? They did that. When I first started, maybe like 8 years ago. They came up with all kinds, I think it was just a big waste of paper too. But everybody got a sheet, and this is gonna get done, this is gonna get done, and all kinds of dates and stuff.
Oh yeah, was
I'm
this
like-
Complete Street?
I'm like, yeah, but this was like
Yeah.
almost 9 years ago,
Mhm.
and I'm like, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Cause the next year, it was like, okay, this, that, they wanted to do it again, I'm like, no. Save yourself some time, save us some time and the ink, whatever is on contract. Whatever is not like a contractor, signed and gonna do it,
Right,
not 5 years from now, 10 years from now, that
yeah. I
doesn't
mean,
make sense.
projects do take a long time and there's like a long process, I think, from start to finish, so. Probably a good couple of years, but,
But,
Yeah.
but whatever is signed,
right,
and you got a contractor to sign that,
yeah,
they gotta break ground. But if that's not done, we're getting our money back.
right, right,
Yeah, so those projects there, would be nice to put on paper, be like, okay, that's done,
right,
and then we could move forward.
yeah,
You know, instead of what we want to get done. We could,
right, exactly. Okay, so moving on to old business, we do officially have a date on the books for our 4th annual mayoral ride, May 22nd. And, Mishi, we were gonna ask if you/Stephanie could let us know, how Mass in Motion would kind of contribute to that. You know, in the past, OPED/Mass in Motion has had like a table, raffled stuff off, you know, but we were talking this year about having it start and end at Fame, because it's a Friday night, it would be from 5 to 7. And then we also, so yeah, how Mass in Motion would want to participate. And then I think in the past, Mass in Motion is like help pay for some of the food or, you know, some things like that.
Yeah, that's like the last time we had that Fame. Mass Motion definitely had some like swag they had gotten from Mass Bike. And they paid for like snacks at Fame, so like, you know, just like a little bit of a catered bunch of stuff at Fame. I know that for the bike rodeo and the things we had that started and ended at Armor Yard, Mass Motion had organized like some of the food that was there, so people would so that I don't know how, you know, how it was done, but like you would sign into the event and Stephanie would give you basically a ticket for like the different food trucks. So that was how many things I guess they paid for. You know, it was like per person. That's what I remember happening anyway. And Valley Bike was there too, so.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna reach out to Valley Bike to see if they can bring some bikes and helmets.
Yeah, they provided some last time. That was really nice for people.
Is Fame all ages? I was just,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I just thought about whether that would be family friendly. given-
It's still like dinner is still 9. So
Okay.
it's basically
Yeah.
family friendly until 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a restaurant, it's not
Yeah.
specifically a bar, so.
Yeah.
Although they have good bartenders there, you know me.
Question, you're ending at Fame
We were gonna start and end at Fame.
and then Fame.
Yeah, and actually, well, I'd be to make you in the middle, but you're with Stephanie and MIM, so.
Okay,
Don't
feel bad, that's my job.
If Stephanie wants to just have like a sit down meeting, like Coco and I were saying, we could come to the office and we could just like. Talk through all the logistics, because there's some other things that we would love to talk about, like. In the past, the city's done a press release that they've sent out about it. We have a Facebook page we can post. If we can get it in like the reminder or a couple other places, we can put it also on like the Mass Bike calendar. There's also a Bike Month calendar.
We can get it on Explore Holyoke.
Oh yeah, so
That's an
Explore
easy one.
Holyoke. Like any ways the city could promote the bike ride with the mayor. And then also, and this is a question for the bike ride, but then also some of the other events we want to do this summer, which we're gonna talk about today, is a waiver. Because that was like one of the things, and we were
And that
trying
has
to.
to come from like, I think the legal department.
So the solicitor, I think it was the solicitor, anyway, the city did one last year. And we were trying to think if we could get one that if someone signed it, it would be good for like the whole season, so they don't have to like sign every time.
I am writing it all down so that I do not
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
then
know,
we can
like, I was like.
But then we also,
Jerk, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm listening.
we'd be we'd be happy to like set up a meeting to chit chat with Stephanie. I mean, she's been through, this is her maybe second mayoral ride, so, no, or third.
I'm
Third,
not sure.
I think it's the third, yeah.
Would the season, would the seasonal ones be the whole summer?
Yeah,
Yeah, from
Just
living
no
down
one-
at Ray Street, to like maybe on Ray Street, maybe last year. I was like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, and they were like, this bike ride thing. I'm like, what? No clue,
yeah.
really, and
I mean, we want to try to get the word out, but sometimes it's hard.
yeah, I'm just saying, and I'm pretty
Tuned in.
aggressive about figuring out what's going on and what I
Yeah.
want. Armor Yard, I think, is gonna have more postings of the stuff happening at Armor Yard, so I'm sure we could add the bike threads.
Yeah.
Like things to that when they start and end there this year.
Could Fame put, if we're
Yeah,
gonna
they
meet
can
it,
do
and
that too.
they could post it on their social, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then Phil has agreed to lead the ride and help figure out the route, which is awesome. And Ed, if you have thoughts too, I know you ride all around the city too.
Yeah, I've been getting, we get quarter zone shots.
Oh, good.
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah.
Finally sleeping.
That's
Well, that
Yeah,
sleep deprivation is terrible.
They don't give me painkillers because everybody's hooked on drugs, I guess. So I'll take the shots. I don't care about needles.
Yeah,
I care more about pain.
Have
absolutely.
you been able to ride then or no?
Yes,
Okay.
well, I've been getting on a bike.
Yeah,
But I had to lower down my seat, which I hate doing. But I had to lower down my seat about 2 inches. And it's even worse.
So you'll be able to participate in May.
Well, I can, I can't ride, you want to have your seat up. So
Yeah.
you can, get that stride, but it hurts up and down.
I'm still not quite.
I got hit by a pickup truck in a crosswalk. Yeah, so one of those, crosswalk, stop sign.
But yeah, we should to your point, the season for the bike rides, I think we were saying through September or October.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bike rides and walks.
Yeah.
Okay, so did anything else?
Speaking,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
speaking of the waivers, Steph's out of town right now, but she's gonna send me the waiver tomorrow.
Oh,
So
great.
I can send it to you, you guys can see if it's what you want.
Yeah.
And then from there, you can send it back to me, I can approve fencing. So that way you have the waivers all set up.
Yeah, okay.
And then just who needs to get permission for it to be for the season as opposed to
It's like every ride.
every ride.
And that's why I'll approve and update it, so that when I go take that big question
Gotcha.
over there, they're like,
Gotcha.
"Oh,
Gotcha.
this is everything you need, I'm like, yeah, this is all it.
Okay.
Can
Okay.
I just add, I think it would be, if this doesn't add too much complication, it would be nice if we could do a digital form. I don't know whether it'd be possible to have a laptop or something or a tablet, but that way, because I know
At
we
the
were,
registration.
yeah, because I know we're trying to get people's contact info. So, I mean,
So when they go on a ride, then we'll
Then
have
we'll
them on
just
the email,
populate it into
like,
it.
let's say they go on the Mayoral ride, they could email them about other stuff we're doing too.
That's true.
I mean, it has to be, which, the text is the same regardless, but that's just probably a logistics thing of,
Yeah,
I mean, we could probably, whatever the waiver ends up being, we can probably put it on the bike ped site. And then we could, encourage people to fill it out before they come.
yeah,
So it's gonna run through OPED because y'all don't have an official email or like account, so
Right.
for that sake, I would just rather guys, I'll translate the waiver into a digital form for you all, or just,
Okay.
I have a tab, I'll be there.
Okay,
that sounds
So,
great.
like, it'll be easy
Okay.
like that,
great.
just because we'll probably still have to have 2 copies just for accessibility purposes,
Mhm.
but that's something that I don't think is gonna be super undoable, especially considering like what I'm seeing on the website, probably like before.
Yeah,
It seemed like they did it in paper, but we can do a digital version and offer a pre-registration, which will
yeah,
also help with the seasonal waiver, kind of like debacle and kind of getting folks, oh, look at how exciting this is, maybe create a flyer to be a little bit more accessible to folks.
yeah,
And then it's just as easy as sharing the little document that receives all the responses for you.
okay, cool.
I was gonna say, it's something I didn't, we could also do a QR code, which everybody has a phone, and so. Instead of,
My husband.
what's that, except he doesn't have a phone?
No.
Wow.
Good for him.
We'll have paper,
What?
Yeah, we'll have
We'll have
we'll have 2 paper copies, one
He's
with
a
his
farmer, so he's a.
You must be a happy wife.
I was gonna say, instead of bringing a laptop, we could also just do a QR code.
Yeah.
We're
People
done.
know it's good.
I'll have my tablet just because you
Yeah,
ever seen folks on bike rides, my phone died, my phone's about to die. I need to
Yeah.
save my battery so I can listen to music on the ride. I got you.
yeah.
We'll have a little bit of everything. I'm gonna have some
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
We'll put one up.
Cool. Okay, and we'll have one more meeting before the mayoral ride, so in May. So if there's any like last minute stuff, but at least we can kind of like start getting these things together. And yeah, if Stephanie wants to meet, we can
Yeah, and that way,
come to the office and just like work all this stuff.
and that way we're not doing things we're not supposed to and know what we can or not, or should not expect.
Yeah, and what Mouse and Motion wants to do too. Any other thoughts on the bike ride?
On the mayoral.
T-shirts.
Sure.
Well, we do have t-shirts. Oh, that's another question for Stephanie.
Always
So many.
T-shirt.
For you and Stephanie, we do have polio bike ped shirts, and I don't know if that's something that Mass in Motion, if there's still some around, or if we could get more. We have these gray t-shirts that, did you have one? That says like polio bike ped committee. So we do have t-shirts.
I remember seeing someone wearing that.
Yeah, so it'd be great to have more t-shirts.
Better.
Any or if we can get more. I think we have enough time.
Sure.
We have like more.
It's fun
more
too, the members.
so.
I guess my question is. Budget, okay, better yet. Again, I'm new to this council. My food policy council.
You'll be like
Yeah,
that here.
just logistically, we have I know we do have a relationship with the print shop. Usually we just invoice. I have to get shirts for the food policy council done. So, I guess my question, do we usually pay for them, just so that I know when I bring it to,
Yes.
she's gonna just probably go and tell me, just go to the print shop, ask them
Yeah.
how many, and just have them send me the
Yeah.
invoice, cause.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like to bother her.
We don't have
you know?
any-
Yeah.
We have no money.
So, okay, no, I'm just saying, so if we pay for it, I just probably just would need to just have
Yeah.
y'all decide, one's exactly the same, then does anybody,
I think it's fine. They were fine.
okay, so then.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant like T-shirts for the people that do the bike ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is that. They're
But we
just like
do
polio
have,
bike
yeah.
ped t-shirts that.
Oh, I thought you said committee, sorry, that it was.
I know it says, it does say polio bike ped on it.
Okay.
Oh, not like mayoral. like
Ride.
that.
Oh, like specific like mayoral bike ride
But
t-shirts.
yeah, it's mayoral bike ride.
Fourth annual
2026.
mayoral bike ride
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Hmm.
I mean.
Like I did a
That's a design
5-borough
question.
ride a million years ago, and I'm sure I have a T-shirt from it.
I mean, we could,
But
but
I don't
I don't
have-
have any design skills, so I don't know who
Does
would do
anybody
it.
have
And
the
I don't have
logo?
the bandwidth to.
For the bike
take
ped
that
committee?
many.
You have the logo, like a clear PNG?
That's all
This is
through-
all the
through
city.
all
Oh, me
kinds
too,
of-
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's all you
God. I'm just making our other logo. All right, so I shall oversee shirts. I will come,
I would say let's
y'all
just-
don't meet like subcommittees, like y'all don't meet like halfway through, like, you know, like a informal, y'all have, you check in midway through the month about progress. No email goes out about that, like, oh, this is.
Yeah, if something comes up, we might email each other and say, hey, did you
Follow up with
follow up with this thing, you know, but there's not a lot of, yeah, these volunteer committees are, yeah, pretty voluntary.
Our other one's voluntary, don't stress out, they're all voluntary, I was asking, because if that case, can I get email, everyone's email so that I can send.
Oh, yeah, we should all
You should be
be,
on it, email.
On an email,
yeah,
with
the,
everyone?
yeah,
Oh,
well, except for maybe
So
Sue.
you
I don't
don't
think
have
Sue-
yours yet.
so just
Yeah,
update
you do. You
you,
should
like,
send emails.
I got up to down. And then.
Oh, but I don't
Yeah, let's see.
What you want me to just, y'all just email, y'all, don't bother me.
Why don't we just
There
pass
is an
a piece of
existing
paper
design,
around?
but I don't think that.
No,
I'm trying to get my hands on, and then
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
just, I can work on that though with,
Yes.
I can use my appropriate to go over it if I need to add to it or anything, but I mean,
yeah, you should have, all of our emails.
I see, my question is like, I'm not even trying to be that person.
I'm gonna send everybody an email that
The
says-
mayoral bike ride, maybe to put a photo of the mayor on your chest, I don't know if y'all want a photo of the mayor on the shirt. So it may
Well, I doubt that, but.
maybe you don't wanna do that, maybe we could just put like a big 2026 on, that'd be nice on the back.
For like a logo?
No, the logo's gonna have to go on the front. I mean, it's your logo.
I don't know.
This is a whole
It
conversation.
is something,
Design is its own.
Yeah.
lovely meaning.
So
What's yours again?
I don't know which one I gave you. I'll give you SOO Susie Q. Yeah, that's it.
I would say, how about for this one, just for ease, we just do like whatever the t-shirts were that Stephanie's done in the past. But that maybe next year, because it'll be the 5th annual mayoral bike ride. Do like a
Then we put
specific
John's
one.
face
Then
on
you
it.
put his face on.
And we put a face on, and then we could start talking about it in January, so we'll have plenty of time. Because this is like a little too.
Yeah, last
soon.
minute.
You don't wanna burn him out too on the t-shirt right now, it's pretty hot. And I don't know, that's true. That's true, that's true. No, that sounds perfect. I have our.
You mean for like zoning or something?
No, it's just like they're always like, this was just a joke, because someone's always like, at him, and like literally post.
Oh, the
content,
mayor?
Yeah,
About every topic.
about everything.
I know.
I saw someone like tag him in like a post about my street still isn't clean. It was like 3 days after the storm. I was like, you can relax. And
Yeah,
he showed up. And I was
yeah,
like,
those people are all.
But that was just a joke though, I swear. I have the MP. I
Right,
have
it's all being recorded.
Josh.
We love all city engagement.
You know,
That's advocacy.
I don't think I ever got a shirt because they're too small.
So we need some XL,
It's too
XXL.
small. I had a fight with the YMCA because I was volunteering for them
Yeah,
for 10 years, and I asked them, I want a purple and white, because I was totally okay, but I want one in my size.
Which is,
With a volunteer, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, you never asked me my size, see? And, you know, it's like maybe a 3, maybe a 4.
We give these shirts up for free.
yeah.
You
we can
know,
get some big ones
I'm
too.
proud of it, I'm fabulous,
Yeah.
I'm proud of it, it's called money, you know? I think I like cook.
Just so I know if I have to.
Did we get that what?
The only thing that's being sold is the establishments that are either around the Armory Yard or Fame, right? Just asking, because I'm always in my head, I'm like, do we need a square now at this point, if there's anything else?
Oh, no, we're not selling anything.
Okay, sometimes
No.
folks are taking that.
Just give the t-shirts away.
Sometimes folks take donations, that's why I'm like.
Yeah, no, just give the t-shirts away and then.
No, this is my grassroots fundraising, it's important.
We're not doing a charity ride.
Oh, no, never that, but sustainability is
I
important.
mean, I do plenty of those, but this is not a charity ride.
I'm doing my first 5K.
Good for you.
It's not true, it's not a first around.
Is it running or what? Are you running?
It's walking. I told them I wasn't gonna do it if it was time. though.
Good for you.
Yeah.
If yours, MISHIE Serrano@gmail.com.
That's me.
Are you putting together a little?
Well, I'm just sending it, yeah, I'm just sending it now so you can
Have
see it,
everybody's
because we
emails?
definitely included you on some.
But Ed doesn't have an email, so,
And you don't have email.
no.
My phone's still, I got a nice email too, but I gotta empty it out. I put a whole little bike pack, like whole little pack.
So,
But yeah, that's all I got, it, but nothing
Historically,
goes in.
Bryce, who was on the committee for a long time, would text Ed, so now I have Ed's cell phone number, so you can text.
Okay, so then you.
If there's stuff that comes up.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not gonna text you the minutes necessarily,
Yeah,
but those will be on the
everybody's got my
website.
number. Everybody got my number.
Yeah,
Once I build the design there, you just, they'll send you a phone. Tell me. And you said to make sure we had, I'm so sorry, I didn't make a note of it, what size was it, you wanna make sure we had this time around.
Okay,
What
¿Qué size quiere? La camisa.
oh, 3,
Very
4,
Very cool. I just wanna make sure that I'm putting it down.
yeah, I know it's no less than 3. I try to lose weight, but.
I'm not.
You know, accordion shots ain't working either.
it's all good, we want everyone to get a t-shirt. Okay, so, anything else on the Mayoral ride? We good? So Coco, you don't mind checking the Fame?
Oh, I did check in with Fame, and they said there's nothing else scheduled, and
Awesome.
either way, it's not a problem if we start and end there. That's-
Okay, perfect.
There's no private events neither.
Is it a Saturday?
The Friday.
Oh, wow, it's a Friday.
Yeah, so I can also put it on the Mass Bike calendar. Cause now that we have the location, so we have the date, the time and the location, so we're good.
And
And then I'll,
if it's a Friday, it's a Friday.
Who's making the flyer?
What about
Are we making a
Comfort
flyer?
Bagel?
We had one last time.
Telling them
We did?
somehow, oh, no, it's
I think
starting
it
in
came
Fame.
from-
It's starting in.
from
ending in
OPED
Fame.
or
Okay.
oh, so that's you too.
It doesn't have
But
to.
you don't work.
What you mean?
Well, you can actually just update
The old one.
How about just update the one from last year?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't have okay, nothing. That's why I'm looking at you like, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that too. Just because I'm not I don't have access to open aside from our meetings here because I'm not city where it's like step. But I'm sure she can give me anything that's good. I'm gonna just ask her for any resources that are
Related to the bike ride?
related to the.
Yeah.
And whatever, and other stuff that we need to be doing.
Are you saying we should put the?
Well, once I
flyer
have
on
all
the cover
the
table?
fundamentals, reading the flyer.
Well,
and
that
everything else
and-
is very simple, it's just organizing according to what packaging.
Yeah, I mean, there's that whole
What colors it y'all
lighthouse thing, I was just wondering how they could help support
Do you know
it.
what colors usually y'all use?
The existing t-shirt is gray. It's
Yeah,
usually
it's
gray
gray.
and purple.
Gray and purple.
Yeah, those are like the holy colors.
And I think that the bike ped had something related to a stop sign. Was it like?
Yeah.
Or a stoplight, red,
I had the
yellow,
stoplights,
green?
I know the stoplights,
Not,
Yeah.
not a,
but you want it on just, y'all are. it's-
Right.
I was like, where's the bike, where are the feet? Like, if it's bike bed, bike feet, why is it stop? Like,
It has, I think I have the logo
yeah.
somewhere. Oh, it's so cute though.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
Really
yeah.
creative. It'd be a nice
Yeah.
sticker if you ask me, but.
That's just what's
Ah,
been on.
We
ever
can put
since
that on
I've
the
ever-
list, bike ped stickers.
Great though.
Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna
just the
do
flower.
mass bike and
You
PVPC.
want a bike on it,
calendar.
put a bike on the back of the shirt. I'm just gonna, I could
Sure.
layer.
Sure.
bike on the back.
Yeah. Or a tire, or like a tire.
What about a footprint and a tire?
Like sneakers,
what?
or
Yeah.
like sneakers and a tire or something.
You got Holyoke, right? Holyoke got two O's, those are the tires, have somebody writing Holyoke.
Sir,
Nice.
sir, we have no budget for anybody to write
Right.
something, it's me, right?
H-O-L,
Me, I can't even, you don't even have a sketch to me, at least sketch it for me, so I can tell you to talk about, when I go home and then have, literally look into my brain,
I
but
think
I'm like this.
I think a bike on the back is awesome. So go with the regular one and then the bike.
I got you.
We'll keep it simple. Next
Yeah.
year will be more fancy, because we'll have more time.
Don't worry, I'm really good at what I do, I'll give you some nice clues.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're wrapped up with the Mayoral bike ride. Okay, and anything else that we didn't cover, we can just communicate over email.
Oh,
Okay.
you wanted to see if you did get some of those lights from Mass Bike too,
Oh,
or did you say you had some?
I do. Okay. So,
Let's take it out of the ride.
yeah, so lights. I'll just have to do that.
Did we have little water bottles last year?
I don't remember having water bottles, but I think that would be fun if we could do it, but that's again, we don't have a budget, so that's all like. If we can, great, and if not, we don't, like, people will be okay if we don't give them a bottle, but I think
Yeah.
it would be a nice.
Even the little ones, because some people, they just take a sip and throw it away.
Yeah.
Little kids.
Pictures, Stephanie.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
disposable ones or reusable ones?
Yeah, I was thinking like reusable ones.
I thought you were talking about a white bottle.
Oh, no, I figured the disposable.
Oh,
you know,
got you, single use.
You know, like the little kid ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
would
know, you
be
could be
good.
an adult like a child, because, you know, some adults are like children. Really.
Okay. So should we move on to letter B? Monthly bike rides, walks throughout the summer, and possibility to partner with YMCA hubs on family rides.
Yes.
So who wants to take that one? Coco?
Sure.
Okay.
So they said hello. I haven't volunteered or.
I've never even met Dave, and there's
It's
some,
cool.
there's somebody else over there too now, I guess, but, yeah, we had talked before, I think in the last meeting briefly about monthly rides, and we were at what are we calling that, the Valley?
Lower, what did Betsy call it? Lower Valley Bike Ped
I don't know, but those,
Advocates?
yeah, so those were bike ped people from like South Hadley and Springfield and Chicopee,
West Springfield.
West
No, not
Springfield.
West Springfield. Westfield.
Westfield and us, and we met at the library, and they were talking about some of the things they do, and a lot of other communities are doing multiple bike rides during the summer. And I think that's what we aspire to be
And walks.
doing, yeah, and they had, South Hadley has some awesome walks, so we talked about partnering with the Y, because the Y also has some family bike rides coming up. And so what if we
Cool.
could like, you know, see about like
taking part in their already existing rides and inviting bike ped people to those rides. Yeah, so we don't have to like,
Cross pollinate.
we don't have to, reinvent the wheel if they're already doing a bike ride. Maybe we can just also advertise it and everyone can take part in their rides too. And then with if we could do something with hubs, like where we maybe invited them to one at the beginning of one of our bike rides to like show people how to put air in their tires or do a quick tune-up or something, or maybe at the
ABC.
beginning of the season or something.
ABC, we used to do the ABC before, air brakes and chain.
Okay, yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
So if we could do something like that, and then I think it was Springfield was saying that they do South Hadley was saying that they do a bike collection. And so when they mentioned that, we thought of hubs and how like if we could, since hubs is through the Y, if we could do something where we organize a bike collection and we have them like stored at the Y for use at hubs, and it's that's something where it's another collaboration where we put in the effort to collect the bikes and the Y will take care of them and distribute them basically through rebuilding them or tuning them up through hubs, because they have to be bikes that are functioning. They can't,
Sure.
But yeah, so that's an idea that came out of it for like partnering with the Y. Yeah, I mean, I emailed Connor and he said that they would be interested in doing something like that, like seasonally, so we thought that would be a great way to just get in the loop over there and have like more bike ped, activities or activities that are supported by bike ped,
So we were thinking Mayoral bike ride in May. In June, was that when they were thinking about doing a walk with South Hadley?
Yeah,
Where
like
we kind of
yeah.
like
Again, like
collaborate with them. And I know I sent you they have a really nice website actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
They do a lot of walks, like it's really cool. So we thought
So we
could
can also
do a-
support another municipality and then do a walk with them. And they don't have anything on the calendar for June yet, so maybe we can
Get in there.
promote doing that with them. And then for July, we were thinking about doing the prototype of like the designated bike route, the flats to friendlies, as I've been calling it, bike ride. So we could just like test that out, and that would be the monthly ride.
Well, and we had kind of said like,
You like that? Flats to friendlies?
and we had talked about
They're all
like
gonna
the,
know what you're talking about.
Right?
You need water raised.
I'm so
And
glad
for-
you think so.
for the pedestrian part, we had also talked about like alternating months, like maybe we do a pedestrian thing one month and a bike thing the next month, because we don't feel like we have the capacity to organize more than like one thing
A month,
a month, yeah.
which is
Because it's a
a
lot
lot, because
considering we
we've only
haven't
been
done
just
it,
doing
yeah.
Mayoral bike rides, so. And this is what Aaron Vega was asking for years. Do a monthly thing
Yeah.
during the summer. So he'll have to think like,
Yeah, we will.
and then
So
We-
Sue, we need you to
Yeah.
come up with a walk route.
walk. Yeah, can you come up with a walk?
Where you want
You're the
to walk?
pedestrian,
Sure.
you're the ped in the bike ped.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we do that on one of the Armor Yard nights,
Yeah.
And Armor Yard's trying to do more entertainment, so I had talked to Dennis and
What are they?
yeah, they're trying to do more entertainment. And I guess they have somebody interested in paying for like helping the sponsor like lighting and sound. So for more like things going on, like maybe on Mondays and Thursdays, but they need a lot more. They need to book talent basically. But it could be pretty cool to start and stop at Armor Yard when there's like an event going on and take a walk from there and come back and there's like a band playing or like, I don't know, a workshop going on or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah.
Really cool.
Get a bag playing.
That'd be fun.
So we could start to just sketch out, like just put a Word document together that has like what month and then what it's gonna be, and then we just try to kind of fill out the dates and times. And then, we have been collaborating with other communities that do bike and stuff, so we wanna support what other folks are doing. So there's at least two other mayoral rides that are happening,
Mhm.
or rides that are happening in May for Bike Month. There's one in Springfield, there's one in Westfield. So we want to try to like go to each other's stuff Cause
Yep.
there are bikers and walkers, and we're bikers and walkers, so. And I know a lot of folks from Northampton will come for the Mayoral ride, the Holy one, so.
And so we were thinking for June for a pedestrian event, could we pair that with a bike drive? So that, you know, we don't-
Is that the class friendly?
Yeah, that would be July, we were thinking.
yeah, you're right.
Good monthly
Ice cream.
Yeah.
And it's late,
Yeah.
it's light almost until what, like 8, 9, probably 9 by then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely till 7 now, so
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love spring. Best. Okay, cool.
Then we mentioned that August is a really busy month for people and it's really hot, so maybe we would skip it.
And then we would do September because that's like back to school.
Yeah.
So for back to school, and this is where we would love, you were talking about the youth last time, is where we could work with some youth to do a lights brigade, because it's like the start of the school year, we could give out free lights, we could probably get some other fun swag for people who are like gonna be riding to school, it'll start getting dark earlier.
In September,
Yeah,
don't they have that food thing?
Oh, yeah, like the taste of polio or
Yeah.
something,
Well,
oh, when's the day
Wasn't
of the
it the
give, by
feast,
the
right?
way?
or something like
they
that.
used to do something at
Well,
some,
yeah.
Decided already?
something like that.
Probably.
They used to put the stage over here,
Yeah, they've been still doing that, yeah.
right
Right
in
in
the
the middle.
between the alley,
Mhm.
that building there.
Yeah.
The one thing I found with
They
those
do it every
like
year.
light brigades
Yeah.
is they work out great when you're at a spot when people are riding and then you see people like riding without lights and you're like, hey, you want some lights?
Yeah.
So if we were like at, like if we did it at a school, kids are getting out of school and they're riding their bikes and we're like, you want some free lights? Something like that. You kind of have to like bring it to the people. It's supposed to
Yeah.
bring the people to you.
Mhm.
And so what I've done them in different parts of the valley. So like I did them on the bike path in Northampton. I did it at a bike shop. That's another thing is we could do it at a bike shop.
Highland Hardware.
We could do the light brigade giveaway at Highland Hardware, because I did it at a bike shop in Greenfield, Sal's, that was called. Anyway, we advertised it and then people came to like get lights at the bike shop. So that's another thing.
It might also be good going to the Y at 3 PM or whenever the kids are.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah, that's
even if they're not
true.
explicitly
Maybe we-
biking there, those are people,
Yeah, so
who
maybe
are
we do it at the
predisposed.
Y. Yeah,
Or the Boys and Girls Club or wherever,
yeah.
I don't know, where kids hang out.
Or Girls Inc.
Ink?
I never.
Oh, yeah, Girls Inc.
This, don't they do some like running club or something, don't they?
Oh, really?
And I think that, is
Yeah,
that
they
Girls
just-
Run? There's a
I
different,
Is it different than that?
yeah, well, there's Girls Inc. I think they do a lot with STEM and
Yeah.
sciences with girls.
It's more like a.
But then there's like a Girls on the Run.
Yes.
So that's different
That's
than Girls
different.
Inc.
Why did I think they did it there?
I mean, they might. All the
Yeah.
girls doing all the things, as they should.
Yes.
I'm just texting Stephanie also, for the budget that's set for last year, for the last mayoral ride was between $500 and $700.
Okay.
So just a quick logistical question, is Fame being sponsored? Or are we paying for that as well?
I mean, I think we're functioning as if things are kind of, whatever normally would happen again, and we've never had control over any budget. Mass Emotion has always been the funder of any, the financer of any of these events, so we don't have a way to sponsor anything.
No, that's what I was asking, because last year, from what my understanding is that the $500 to $700 were allocated basically to be a day for the Armored Yard. So since that space was free, so if you wanna have it at Fame.
I think it would be
Would
free
Fame
at Fame,
charge
right?
us?
Fame charge you, that's what I'm asking.
No, charge for the food.
That's what I'm saying, then.
So the 500 to 700 would be for the t-shirts and the food and,
And it would have to cover all of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm just like. making
That's
sure
great.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we don't have to pay Fame too.
No.
That's what I'm like, it's cost.
Yeah, and actually last year we had it like outside on the patio,
Yeah,
so
we just went in to get the food. and
Yeah.
kinda hung out.
people just hung out outside.
I wonder when do you know when cornucopia is gonna be
And
open?
I heard it, April 23rd.
No way.
Yeah, I heard April.
That's my
great.
birthday.
Is it?
April 23rd.
Awesome.
Well, let's see.
Day after Earth Day. I just
Well, they've been
missed it
waiting
by
for
one.
they've been waiting for their certificate of occupancy from the
Yeah,
city,
it's
so maybe they finally got it.
Thanks for texting her.
They're
Yeah.
ready to roll.
That might be a good opportunity for them to either
Oh,
promote
oh,
or.
wow, coordinating with them might be.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, this is a topic for a different bike ped committee, but we've talked about this before, is this thing called bike benefits. And they do have it at Northampton, and actually at my farm, if you ride your bike, you can get like 10% off or something.
Where's your farm?
It's in Northampton, it's by the airport in the meadows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you pick berries and flowers and veggies. Organic,
Lovely.
all organic. Coco's been there.
Yeah.
Lovely.
We have now stocked dahlias, over 100 varieties, just a field of flowers.
They're like this biking.
They're cute.
Bike benefits. So anyway, there's a thing called bike benefits, and so in lots of cities around the country, and then like you can go to the co-op and get a banana or something, but anyway, they have stuff like that. So that could be something we think about in the future too, with local businesses, is like,
Yeah, 'cause remember-
if you ride your bike.
Do you remember when the Northampton bike path first came to be? What was it? It's not there anymore. It was in Hadley by what is now Gardener Supply, but it used to be the Hadley Garden Center. And there was some like weird little thing. I don't know
Oh.
if they did food, but you could
Oh.
go there, you could refill your water bottle, like
Oh,
they had
is
something.
it still there? Quarters?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking like way,
Oh,
way down
okay.
near like the Hadley Garden Center.
Yeah,
I think
Which
it's
is now-
on the bike, by the bike path.
yeah.
It was right by the bike path. I
Oh,
can't
right off the
remember
bike
the
path.
name of it. It was like you could get ice cream or snacks or some ridiculousness like
Oh.
that. But they really catered to bikers, like refilling your water, air for your tires
Oh.
and
I don't know.
maybe.
But this is something niche you brought up, and also for maybe a topic for a different bike ped committee, but letting people know where there's amenities, right? Like, are there benches or where are there
Right.
places you can get your water? So when we could think about this when we do the Dev Plaster friendlies, we could denote like what's,
And
Yeah,
maybe
what's on
along the route, the
Utopia would
amenities.
wanna be,
yeah. Well, that's how I started thinking about the bike friendly business.
Yeah.
They might have already signed them up to be a bike friendly business in Northampton. So I wonder if they would be a
Right,
bike
yeah.
friendly business and.
yeah,
I think that makes sense, especially if they're. It's in my head, like, that's, we don't have a lot of benches and stuff, so I'm thinking in my head that if it's not. If it's not ideal, because I just don't, if we come a bit short on the way up trying to find our landmarks, it's also good to use that as like basically our footing to advocate for more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we
And the
do.
more people who are using it, and the more they'll put amenities there too.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and the first thing that they can do is that if this is gonna be a route that the community becomes more comfortable with, it's more frequently being used, and that's the first step of, well, we should probably tackle this, and this is right, you can make an impact for us.
Exactly.
That's what we got going on.
Exactly. And then if more people are using it, that's why, Aaron was like, we should get more people out biking, because then when the city rides grants, then they're like, oh, this is a popular place for people to ride. You should give us money.
And add water,
Yeah. And
bring back the water
bring
fountain.
back water fountain.
I
If
know.
it's fruitless.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So next item, we already kind of covered the designated bike route, not say that, bike route. Website updates. Okay, we should update the website.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have anything we need to put on there? Or maybe we'll have, when we have the flyer for the mayoral bike ride, we can put that on there.
Oh my gosh, if we had more time to do a t-shirt, you should have a t-shirt design contest with like school kids or something.
Oh, maybe we'll do that for next year.
That's what
what
that just, but yeah,
Yeah.
not enough
Yeah.
time now, but that is maybe. how
That's
you
a really
get
good
more
idea.
people involved.
Okay, so the other things I had were, new business partnering with Armory Yard on some events. Coco, you already mentioned that.
Yeah, wait, before we move on,
Yes.
For site updates, and is there anything other than the mayoral bike ride flyer, and then once the waiver is available, we would wanna put a link up to that too, is that correct? So those
Yeah.
are the only things.
Would we, want to,
Put your meetings once you have it too.
yeah, we do have all the meetings listed,
Yeah, the schedule's up.
yeah,
And most people do events.
I'm saying like with the agenda, like it could always kind of the waiver, because if anyone joins your meeting and they want to join, you don't have to like, oh, if you're interested, it's already on City of Folio for that week. So that way you're constantly like having folks sign up if anything, because it's
I don't understand.
basically, see how you have all this here, this information in. Join our sign our waiver to join in advance, so that when folks come here to look at your agenda, they can also look forward to the mayor bike ride.
that's
So,
true.
look at our waiver, let's sign
Again,
up for
somebody sign up.
signups for it and kind of like getting
Yeah.
it like that.
yeah.
So,
The more places probably you have it, the better.
No, it's good.
And then if we did a Facebook post, then we could say like, sign the waiver here or whatever, and we could link back to it.
Does anyone have a Facebook are they using your personal Facebooks or do you create?
No, there is
There's
a,
a bike club Facebook.
yeah, I gave Coco access to it too.
Great. Do you have an Instagram as well?
No.
No, just Facebook.
Just asking, just asking, because Explore Hold'em also utilizes Facebook and they utilize Instagram. Their
Yeah.
Instagram though gets a lot more traffic
Really?
than their Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook gets a lot of shares and probably not reviewed, but that the most, I like to say, interactions on their pages comes from.
Instagram,
Yeah.
yeah,
Especially Fame or
Mm-hmm.
Armor Yard, we're cross posting our events.
yeah,
Not that I want to manage a social media account for our committee, but you know,
yeah.
And some of us you wouldn't want us. to do
yeah,
that. You just-
I mean, I made one for the farm, but.
Yeah.
I used to do several others, but. What else did I think? Oh, what I was thinking about for the,
You can cross share.
the webs,
You can
Cross share?
cross share on the Facebook page. Connect it to a direct
Instagram,
to
yeah.
follow, and just, once you post on Facebook, it'll auto post on your Instagram. so
Yeah.
Captions and everything, and then you don't have to worry about it at all.
that's true. Although you do have to check it in case people send you messages or comments
Yeah,
or
but if
whatever.
you, whatever email is attached, it'll send it to them and saying they're, they send you a message, and you can still use your
Yeah.
desktop browser without the pressure of anyone having to download it. And I'll push it up.
Yeah,
That's useful for you.
I don't think we're starting on Instagram.
yeah, maybe someday.
yeah, something to keep in mind.
Send them directly
I
to.
think we just dated ourselves.
Or like, no, I mean, I use.
Well, I think that another thing to keep in mind is like, the goal of all this is also to let people know Bike Cut exists so that we have more members and then we can have the more capacity to do, you know,
So-
inevitably.
So
if
we
there's
have
more
a
people,
person who
somebody
just does social
Yeah,
media
okay,
in our
so
group.
you're trying to entrap somebody into
Yeah.
running our social media.
I gotta do
Like,
that.
you like to
You're
post
like the
online.
youngest on here.
Yeah.
You should be.
Exactly.
Respectfully, I have too much I have to do. You see my list.
And you gave me several things to do already today.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like,
find somebody younger, it's too old.
I know, like, who do I know?
the young people, don't even ask them, because they barely consistently post for themselves, or else they're gonna either, you don't want the young people who come in here. Cause then they're gonna, you are an advanced young person. You're an advanced young person, like me, I'm an advanced young
Right,
person. Advanced young person. That's just what that means. We're advanced young people. But the young people,
Oh, the young.
we want to make
That's
sure
supposed to be advanced.
there's a
I mean, you know, a lollipop right now.
I'm an expert young.
I just want to be mindful. I just
Well,
want to be mindful. I just wanna be
Yeah, 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 I
mindful. A lot of young people.
Are you an expert young people person?
The lollipop doesn't help right now, but it's okay. What I'm saying is that I just don't want the other young people, like our Palante young people who may be coming in or not, we're in the process of getting them logistically allocated with. I have a meeting set with Alicia on Monday for it, but like, I just don't want them to come
Get
in
them allocated for what?
their stipends.
Oh, yeah, wait, okay.
Yeah, we're
Hold
not
that
doing
thought.
that.
Hold that thought.
No,
Agenda, let's.
Wait, wait, wait.
I wasn't even gonna, I was gonna say,
No, I wanted to bring that up.
but I wasn't even gonna use that as my, I was just saying
Yeah.
that I just don't want them to come in and then think that a lot of times when they are brought into an intergenerational space, the point of their purpose is usually linked to social media.
Yes.
So
Right.
that's all I'm just trying to be like.
Of
They
course.
get pigeonholed.
Yeah, so I just don't want that.
It's like,
Yeah.
you're young, you must use your phone.
Yeah.
You have to do this.
That's what
Yes.
I was just suggesting.
But also put a pin in that, because I do have new business, so we can add into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else with the update for the website, I was thinking, could we take what was in the mayoral letter about the update to Ray Street and put it on there too? Because, I think it would be great for us to have updates about projects that are gonna positively impact biking and walking. And then putting that on this website.
That was, which date was that?
It just went out today.
Oh, the one at 4:29 PM.
Yes.
Is the website currently, is it set up as like, would these just be like bullet points on a single page?
It'll
I mean,
be
you
set
can
up
see how
however
it
we,
looks, but
right now it just has a meeting, so it has the initial about page.
Yeah.
Do you wanna pull it up on here? Would you mind? It's
We're playing to your strengths, we're not pigeonholing.
it's so hot in this room.
Actually, 26 this year. Actually, just,
Wait,
I
26 is advanced young person.
26 is advanced to me.
I'm 29.
Asking me? I have no idea.
No,
You're
you're
an
not.
expert young person.
Are you 29?
I go back.
It's like,
Awesome. No. I can't.
Did I not
There we
date
go.
myself
Where's this?
previously? I'm an undercover young person. Incognito.
One of these is supposed,
These are all the meetings. If you just.
why is this in, why would
You should go to OPED and departments. It's holyoke.org departments bike ped.
I just don't know why it didn't come up when.
It's under OPED.
it's not boards and commissions.
I don't think so. It might be.
Boards and commissions.
I usually just go to
It's at
the
the
link.
top. I normally just search it on Google.
Yeah, that's
I
what
just
I do.
do Holyoke bike.
Yeah, that stuff.
That's easier.
That's what I did earlier. That's why I was like, I don't know why it doesn't come up immediately.
So we
Oh,
have
okay,
the
sorry.
about page that just looks like this. And then we have the members and the Valley Bike and Holyoke page. So this is all that's there. We can add a page. So we can add an updates page.
Yeah,
And then we could put, and we could have an events page. So maybe it's like
Yeah.
city updates related,
yeah.
affecting bike and pedestrian life or something.
That's our website right there.
That's the bike
Well,
page
it's
from the
our
city.
page on the city's website.
It doesn't say nowhere we need new members.
It did. This is the member page. You're right there in the middle.
I think he's saying it doesn't say that you'll take.
That should be bold up there, need new members somewhere.
Oh, you're saying
Oh,
needs
so-
new members.
So that's
New
a,
members.
so that's an update that's needed.
Yeah,
Everywhere, anywhere and everywhere it says bike ped, should say new members needed.
yeah. It's a good point.
Leave it up to me, anybody that lives in Holyoke is obligated to come to one meeting once a year.
Good luck with that.
This one, we'll hold it upstairs from the city hall.
I think it actually says on the members page at the bottom, it says something like that, but I, to your point, yes. Can you go on the members page? Sorry.
Okay, but so the updates would be just like short bullet point format. We're not writing like a blog,
Yeah.
not a
I
blog
mean, you
post,
can
but
even
like these
just
are the
take,
updates
you
to
can even
read.
just take what's in the mayor's
And copy it verbatim.
letter. Yeah, just copy it verbatim.
Yeah, see, if you scroll down on it, it says.
Put a gentle one.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry, Stephanie's texting me
Yeah,
back.
sign up for the job.
So if you, it doesn't say it there where I'm on my end, it shows it just showed it. If I scroll down, it said join us.
Huh.
Or it says on the other
Maybe that's
page.
just on your original page.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does that say join us?
At the bottom, oh yeah, so meet in the middle, yeah, regular bike ped meetings take place, feel free to join us, so it's just a little blurb, but.
We currently have vacancies, but that's not, you'd have
we
to
can put
get
it
through all that
somewhere
text
else,
above.
Yeah,
I think it also needs to be rephrased. You can put feel free to join us first. And then put in like they take place on the second Wednesdays at 6 p.m. That's what's gonna catch folks' attention.
and to Ed's point, I think if it said it on every
Everywhere.
page.
Yeah,
Almost like a banner at the bottom or the top.
Yeah.
Wherever I can
Mhm.
add to any banner somewhere.
and then I like the idea of a city updates page. And then events page. And if we want to get really geeky for the city, updates, I don't know if Matthew would be cool with putting like all that stuff that he wrote up for us about all the projects and putting those on the page. And then you could have a link to the MassDOT page that has more details about those projects. I just want this to become more of a resource for people about like head stuff. But I'll email him and say, we actually put that on the website?
Share the information that he provided, right?
Yeah,
There's nothing in there that was
city
privileged, right?
no, I just would add a courtesy, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah, no, it's not privileged.
And an events page.
Yeah, okay. Great.
Don't read it. If they come up with it, don't read it. I bet you if you put free food in, little tiny letters will show up.
I bet if we put free bikes on there, we get some more traction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
that
heard this free bike.
free food.
Actually, the Y has been giving out free e-bikes. I don't know the whole deal with that, but they have given out some free e-bikes. These are expensive. No, Mass Bike too, but also, hubs.
Oh, okay, nice.
But you wouldn't be able to find it, you'd have to find hubs first. And then you'd have to find the free bikes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else about the website? Thanks, Coco.
Sure thing.
Okay. So since we have a new business section, I can add something. So a while ago, Stephanie had mentioned that people could be compensated for their time on bike ped. And especially given what Michi was sharing at the last meeting of getting more youth involved, especially to share, their hopes and dreams for better biking and walking in the city, but also to be able to, represent the city. I was thinking it'd be cool to have a couple youth slots on the bike ped committee and that we could provide a stipend to them to participate and then also potentially have some projects that they could work on. So I was thinking we could have like some kind of high school age person and then a college age person. They don't have to be in college, but maybe it's someone at HCC or something. And that, they could be here to contribute to our overall discussion, but then if there were some youth-oriented events they could help with, like if we wanted to do something with the high school Lights Brigade, or they wanted to help think of of some stuff, events that would get people out, like youth out. Maybe they even help us partnering with the Y. So that was one thing. And then another one, especially if it was someone who was in college, like I was thinking if it was someone at HCC, we talked about how we have our brochure that Ed brought, helpfully last time, that could be on the website. And maybe that's a project that someone does as like one of their courses or something like that.
Independent study.
Or an independent study or something like that. So, because I know people have different skills. Some people are more introverted, extroverted, things that they want to try. But like those are some things that then the youth would have a seat on the committee. They'd also have experience, like being on a city committee and how this all works. But then doing like some specific projects. So I brought that to Stephanie, and then she said she supported it, but that we'd have to find a fiscal sponsor, which I didn't have any ideas, but it sounds like Michi has an idea and Coco also has an idea of who could be a fiscal sponsor, so.
So from what my understanding was, Stephanie was offer them each $25 per meeting, so once a month we give them $25. Usually logistically, we don't pay them directly out of our pocket. We would pay the fiscal sponsor for 6 months worth of meetings, and then they themselves would allocate those funds to the youth that they're overseeing. So that way you're not involved, I'm not involved, and then but if it gets turned over and they don't show up, there's money left over, and it just gets reallocated, and it's more just consistent and better for them. So far, the organization we were looking into was Palante, because we have 2 youth who are already on the food policy council, so we're seeing if they want to overlap and also get paid to be attending here, because I already work with them and then they kind of are already familiar.
Do they bike and walk?
they do bike and walk.
Okay, great.
That was my first question. So
Oh, good.
luckily, yeah, that was my first question to them. So luckily, they're both very adamant and excited. And also working in conjunction with, you had talked about making sure the response from students to receive the like grading and stuff like that. So if we have a connection with them, they can oversee those in Palante while they're there too. So that's kind of where we are having meetings with Alicia on Monday at 2 o'clock. So hopefully gain some more insight into where and if Kayla feels as though this aligns, what to use. But if there's any other fiscal sponsor that people say she has that maybe to bridge the gap with a community college student, I'd be interested in that, but no matter what, we just have to have a fiscal sponsor to be able to give the stipend money to.
Yeah. And Coco was thinking about the Y maybe would also be an option as a fiscal sponsor.
Because they already have money to do so many things, so, and they might already be working with you, so I thought it was worth asking them. They already have a program in place.
I would just have to follow up with Steph in regards to like if we already have paid them before in the past, because usually that's why she had offered me to go to Palante, because we had worked with them in the past before. Kayla's familiar with working with OPED, that was where the familiarity is, but I'll just ask her about the YMCA and kind of follow up from there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, it's not like we're trying to get like 10 students, so I would say. If we already have a relationship with Palante and that's already set up, I wouldn't even ask about the Y, we can just keep trying to collaborate with the Y.
Yeah, because there's only space for 2 students she's willing to pay.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Palante, it goes through what ages?
It's like high school, right?
From, well, to technically to begin at 15 or 14, because.
That's high school, right?
Yeah, that's high school. Up until usually, I think that they age out at 20.
Okay, I didn't know if it was specifically high
They
school
like
age
age
or
out
not.
at 18, like, but they
Yeah.
get opportunities to still work as youth staff, so that's why I say like it's a little drop-in spaces.
Yeah.
More complicated in that sense, but.
Yeah.
Again, they're usually, because they've already gotten paid when they were youth, and when they transition, they're already in the system, so it's really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
And we said,
sounds great. And, we obviously want to make it meaningful for them and not, we're sitting in meetings where, we're talking about events. And then if there are things that they want to bring to the table as well, or ideas or projects they had to, that would be great.
they're super talkative, don't stress, they contribute a lot to our policy council, our school, and agricultural education. They're not urban, they were it is for like, they understand history, action research, so it's
Great,
this is in their mind.
okay.
And when I brought it up, they were excited, I read lights, okay, all right, you're gonna be there, okay, I'll be there. Oh, it's okay, I think they should be really excited. And of course, why not be able to get into all these councils as you can, all right, what's with the wonderful policy, so might as well get over here for y'all.
Yeah. That sounds great. Does anybody have any other questions about that? Okay.
I'm actually worried if I should be having, there no question.
I know. No,
I guess, well, I have a question.
yeah.
Do we want to open it up to anybody else, or do we want to just default to the people that you're already familiar with working?
I-
with?
I offered it up to all of them. They were just,
Oh, you
I
did?
just.
Oh, you had 2 people specifically who took,
I had, we'll reach out and open it to all of Palante. But I
uh,
had already, before that, had a conversation with the 2 youth we already worked with, just in case, because you always gotta throw out the feeler and then throw out.
yeah, sometimes people need a little
Exactly.
encouragement.
So
Yeah.
if it's not them two, Palante is working alongside me to identify 2 students who feel passionate about it.
Got it,
So-
okay.
Yeah, so if we wanted to like open it up to any youth in the city, there would have to be a fiscal sponsor to be able to pay for them. But there's already a relationship with Palante, which makes it easier to tap into that.
Yeah.
Got it.
They also.
Yeah, I just been opening it up within Blonde. I didn't know
No, I
the
understand.
context you provided was helpful, but
I also just thought it was pivotal because the Palante youth all come from different parts of the city
Yeah.
and meet at the top of the hill. So technically, from the high school, it's accessible. So like getting from high school, if I have to stop to get a light brigade, I can stop at Palante, come back down the hill, go down to the flats. I just thought it was like more of an intercession, and then it would be easier for y'all to build that consistency, because once they come around with their little bike ped stuff, they have a bike rack already, like the students are going to ride their, students already ride their bikes. A lot of the routes go directly to the high school, because I used to ride my bike from
Yeah.
here, well, that might go to the. So that's what I'm saying, that like, yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
was
if
what
they
I
have connections to the schools too, like if we wanted to do a lights brigade at the high school, like at the beginning of the school year, like that would be a cool project that they could take on.
Yeah, and they'll help bridge the gap, especially if a lot of times advocacy will begin for them in starting a club, so we do a summer biking club for the support.
Yeah.
That was the goal, but y'all just show.
And also another thing we talked about as the committee, which maybe I should have had on the agenda, I think I've had in the past, is giving more regular updates to the city council. Just because a lot of people aren't necessarily aware. I mean, I think most of the councilors know, and I've definitely picked their brains a lot about stuff, trying to get it on their radar, but this could be a cool opportunity to have the youth come and, you know, give a presentation to like the city council or talk at a meeting or, you know, something like that. I mean, us too, but
Or like, we could ask to be invited to public safety, to, you
Yeah.
know, just talk about what we're doing and like.
exactly. Yeah, because technically we're a city committee that advises city council, but we don't really have much of a connection with the city council.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe setting a meeting with city council, maybe y'all can do a day where you come in and have a little workshop, you guys talk about where you are and how they get that support too. You know, thinking about like a time like that. It's more structured unless you're trying to stay visited directly by attending those meetings.
I think it's more about, I think it's more about just engaging with the city officials. It's not like a formal presentation, like when you come in to talk to public safety or speak in public speaking, even for your 90 seconds or 2 minutes, like it's just a chance. And you know, they don't have to say anything, they can just watch it the first time, but it's nice to just come in and say, hey, you know, we've noticed these things, we appreciate your support, we'd like to see, you know. We just wanted to share with the cameras on that these things are happening in bike that like.
first of all,
public
we
com-
exist as a committee. Secondly, here's what we're doing.
Yeah, like public comment is for public comment, so as anybody in the city, anybody can go and say kind of whatever they want.
As long as it's 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's up to 2 minutes now.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that
Inflation.
yeah.
90 seconds goes by in a hot second.
Yeah.
Tessa was like, you're done. And I was like, what? Oh, so, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, they could probably petition for a new bike park.
Yeah, that's gonna be a cool thing.
Me
to
too. When I was
get
in Honolulu
into.
High, we had a walkout, 1992, 91, 92. And we walked from Honolulu High all the way to City Hall.
That's cool.
The mayor did not like that. The cops did not like that either. And Mr. Sheldon retired. I don't know how many years, but that principal went gone. But they were charging $100 per sport after we won the championship. And we won the football championship the following year, every athlete had to pay $100 per sport. Oh, really? Okay. So how about if you're playing all the sports? That's $400. Plus you gotta buy your own equipment, cleats, this, that. Like, yeah, we had to walk out. We all got suspended for 2 days, but it worked. It worked. She did too. Don't say nothing about the walkout either. No, do it too. Yeah, but that was when
okay.
people were more involved.
Yeah.
And if the kids actually do a petition, those are future voters. They're gonna be adults one day.
Yeah.
If we don't do it now, they're gonna do it in the future. After they stop grinding all
No,
over.
not adults,
City
advanced
Hall.
young people.
Advanced young people.
Yeah, they'll vote them out. They'll vote them out, that's
Expert.
it. They do.
Once you hit 30, then.
That's insane, I don't think that's not old to me, I'm just saying, we're all young, so it's a social construct. You think
I
you're
think-
young,
Uh-uh.
I think that's all for website updates.
Yes, that's all for website updates. And also we tackled this other new business item. Okay, anything else for the good of the order, as they say? Otherwise, we can end 10 minutes early.
When is our next meeting?
It is
Yeah.
on May 13th.
Okay, I was gonna say, do we need to do any
Where it comes
planning
to high
with
school
the
level,
mayoral run? But I
Yeah.
I would
assume
attack
it'll
like,
be on the agenda for
Yeah.
May 13th.
Vice
Just stay in touch
presidents,
and,
vice
have me
presidents,
taking
stuff
all
like that.
Back to stuff.
Because they can actually get the word out
Sure.
instead of going all
Those are
over.
the dates.
Right, which is how we tap into them more easily by having like volunteers here.
Yeah.
I think that's a good
And
idea.
honestly, I think the more we do events, then people will see us and then they'll want to come and then they'll be like, that's so fun. How can I get involved? Right? You guys seem cool. So, okay, so I will call the meeting to a close at 7:20. Be a second. All in favor?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great.
Did